Hello and welcome to Turtle Beach at the Gadget Show Live. Now I found someone pretty cool. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
You need no introduction, hence why.
Thank you. Then I'll thank you very much.
I mean, it's your show in the end.
Sort of. I mean, I maybe own a fifth of it. No, I don't own any of it, but I do feel, you know, like it's partly my baby. Yeah, because like all the presenters on the show, you know, we have been intimately involved with the growing of this crazy animal, the Gadget Show.
I mean, you generate a lot of interest from people who wouldn't normally be into gadgets. You change their opinions.
So, I mean, the thing is that obviously the gadgets are the focus. That's why people watch the show, and I think it's really important to remember that. I mean, we do clown about a bit, we have a bit of a laugh, and we construct a lot of crazy situations, but it's really important that the tech is right, you know. And that's what's interesting about this show, is that, you know, the big global hardcore tech brands are all here.
Yeah.
They weren't here in the early days, you know, like 3-4 years ago.
I remember the first one. It's completely changed.
Completely different. It's much better represented now, isn't it?
It's brilliant to see the average Joe looking at tech they would never normally see, and that's the bit that you love looking at. See, getting really in depth, in detail.
And you've got the likes of you with your global brand, which I'm a big fan of, by the way. And then you've got like these guys. I just met this dude.
Yeah, I've seen them. What are these?
So they're called nanodots.
Right.
And the dude just put them on he made like a ring out of it, pulled it off, switched it around, made a cube, and then said, I made a dragon earlier. And he showed me a picture of this dragon, and it was like some incredibly complex dragon about this big. You know, again, it's just some boffin in a lab thinking, do you know what, we can make a toy out of this. And it's independent people like this, you know, local hi-fi shops, and it's Turtle Beach. It's the big gaming brands, the big high street stores, you know, Curry's and the like.
It's like a big party, really, isn't it? But for everyone, it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we're all basically, you know, obsessed with anything silicon based. I don't mean breasts, although I'm a big fan of breasts, if I'm absolutely honest.
Well, of course. Who isn't really? Who isn't?
Yeah, and I mean, we're all kind of, I don't know, we just come together. We run around, we geek out about stuff. There's some special stuff here. There's a
what have you seen that's cool?
Well, I saw a simulator. I'm trying to remember the one. I don't know what it's called.
Wasn't the racing? Was it like the car?
It's called something like T14 or T17 or something. But it's interesting because you can buy it, so it's not someone's little project. You can actually buy this thing.
How much though?
I don't know. It's stupid money.
Yeah.
But it's got a seamless wraparound screen and full motion, and it's really good. But it runs off a standard PC.
Wow. So
if you've got
the money, it's accessible to actually get. Yeah.
Well, like I told she's my wife now because I got married at the weekend.
Congratulations.
Thank you. As I told her like 2 years ago when I spent a ridiculous amount of money on a PC. I've got a PC made by Scan, who are also here, and it's all water cooled and stupid and 3 screens and all the rest of it. But it's the price of a small car. And I said to her, look, would you rather me get this, or would you rather me buy a road bike,
to her option,
or a Ferrari?
Oh, so you put something really dangerous that could. Yeah.
I just basically said, look, you know, this is my middle-age crisis car. But because I'm a geek, it's a multi-screen PC.
Fair enough.
So
it's the next logical one, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think that's what I think most people that come to this show would understand what I mean by that. You know.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I would choose the computer as well. Gaming-wise, what are you playing at the moment?
Okay, so Mass Effect 3, because my mate Jessica Chobot is in it. Do you know Jessica Chobot?
US.
Yeah, she's on G4 in the US, and she's a real gaming aficionado. And long story short, we've taken the Gadget Show to the US, and we've done a pilot, which was really mad. It's like me from Lincoln, you know, Baldy from Lincoln, meaning non-glamorous background.
Lovely.
Filming in Hollywood for a week, 2 weeks. It's incredible.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and so if that gets commissioned, we've done a pilot for G4, owned by NBC. And if that gets commissioned, then I will be living in LA and doing it.
Really?
Yeah, I will.
Who's in it? Is it
but
you?
Not for good. I'll just be popping out there for a few months.
Okay. Well, who's casting that? So yourself, Jessica?
Well, the current lineup is me and Jessica.
Oh, cool.
But they could, I guess they could commission it without me. I don't know. I mean,
we hope not. We hope not.
No, I've been in this game long enough to. You've got to let it roll off you a little bit. You've got to roll with the punches because it's a bit of a dog-eat-dog world. You know, the old TV world. I mean, you know that recently the lineup of the new Gadget Show has changed, and that was a big surprise to everyone. And it's been quite a shock. It's been quite hard to sort of adjust to the new way of working.
Yeah.
I really believe in what we're doing now as we're moving forward, but I really miss my mates.
Of course, yeah.
But it's because it's now me and Polly, and we're going around the world. We've got access to a lot more really cutting edge, genuinely, I think, amazing stuff. in laboratories in Japan.
You're really getting down to the proper tech stuff now, yeah.
Some mad sheikh in Dubai that's got some stupid personalised 400cc jet ski, or
that's what we want to see, though, isn't it? I mean, in the core of it, you think about who's watching the Gadget show.
Maybe not that particular example, but it is. It's thing. I'll tell you one thing. For example, I'll give you a solid example that I think will inspire. Some dude wanted to create a way of wakeboarding or water skiing without the need for a speedboat and a driver. So he got basically a jet ski, redefined it. It's basically a robotic jet ski.
That sounds a lot of fun.
It's amazing. He stands behind. Or rather, I did, because I've tested it with him. And you sit there, you flick a button, it goes for a pre-programmed sequence, the throttle goes up, and you're out of the water. But there's no one driving. You're driving it, you turn, it turns.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. Water-powered jetpack.
I've seen this. Who has the YouTube clip? It's ridiculous.
Water-powered jetpack.
Have you tried that yet?
Yeah, man.
You have.
You want to see it?
Go on, let's get it out. That picture. That is so cool.
You see that?
Absolutely amazing. Look at that.
That is actually me doing it.
Where was this?
Starts with M, and it's in France.
Some hot, nice place.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, buddy. It was really good having you on our show.
Thank you.
And let us know what you think of the headsets.
I will do.
Give us a tweet or something.
I'm in my hotel room. I've got one of those sweet little cases. It's by a company called Game, but you don't spell it. You switch the vowels around.
Cool spelling.
Yeah, and it's the G something, and it's a case with a little 15-inch screen inside.
Game everywhere.
Yeah, and an Xbox 360 in there, so I can really give it a spin, and I will let you know what I think.
That'd be really cool, man. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure.
Enjoy the show.
I'm a fan. Thank you.
We're a fan too.